What's up, YouTube? Dark God back again with my day 4 in my October horror movie challenge. 4 films to get to today. First film that we watched, or that I watched, was The Mummy, 1932, starring Boris Karloff. Obviously, self-explanatory what it's about. He plays Imhotep, the mummy in this, who was a high priest in the religion, who was doing bad stuff with the religion. So he was punished into becoming a mummy, basically. One of the lesser, I think, Universal movies out of the main 4 or 5. I think it's around the fourth or fifth, depending which way you go. I mean, it's good. I think Boris Karloff's amazing in it, and especially because you get to see him. You see him with makeup, but you get to see him a lot of times without so much makeup, and he actually gets to act, which is something you don't really see from Boris Karloff. So that's something that's pretty cool. It's weird seeing that movie, and then when you see the Brendan Fraser one from '99, and seeing that it's the same storyline, but in obviously the Brendan Fraser one, they went more of the action route than the horror movie, and two totally different versions of the same storyline. But all in all, I mean, it's a good movie. Another one with like 3 or 4 sequels. I mean, it's an iconic character, but I don't think it's in the same level as like Dracula or Frankenstein. It's probably below the Wolfman, and it's neck and neck with the Invisible Man. It might beat it. Invisible Man might beat it. It depends. I think they're both played by good actors, so it all really depends on like the frame of thought at the moment. But still, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's an excellent movie. It's anybody who's a horror fan should see all the Universal classic horror movies. I mean, that's just part of the genre that just built the foundation and everything. So I think that's definitely something that needs to be done. Second movie I watched was Dean Koontz Phantoms from I think 1998, starring Rose McGowan, Ben Affleck, Liev Schreiber, and Peter O'Toole. And I saw this movie probably about 10 years ago, 8 years ago. I remember liking it, and I thought it was pretty cool. It has kind of an H.P. Lovecraft feel, which is kind of cool. I mean, Dean Koontz is like a big Lovecraft fan, I believe, so I see where it's coming from. Just the whole thought of something in the earth coming to basically like try to wipe out humanity, that just has a very Lovecraftian feel to it, even though like Lovecraft was more with the Eldritch horror and everything. But I remember liking this when I first saw it. I don't think I liked it as much this time, watching again and seeing kind of the inconsistencies. I think the first part of the movie is a lot better when they're in the town and they're exploring the town and it's all abandoned, and stuff keeps popping out. They find the hand with the lipstick and everything. I think those parts of the film are a lot better, and it's a lot creepier and everything. I think when they bring Peter O'Toole in, I think there's too much of a that they know everything and how to combat it and everything. And there's just too much, and I think it takes away. And I'm not taking away from Peter O'Toole, amazing actor, but it just when his character comes in, the shift in the film happens, and it's like 2 separate films almost. And the first half is just. It's very well put together. It's very claustrophobic, very creepy and everything. Just these people finding all these dead bodies in the town and everything. I'll probably wait another 10 years before I watch it again. I'll give it 5.5 out of 10. Not bad. Liev Schreiber's really good in it, which is crazy seeing him later on, and Ray Donovan, how big he's blown up and everything. But he's one of the better parts of the movie. His character is just very, very creepy at parts, but very good at other parts. So he's definitely the best part of the movie. Third film I watched was probably the best film of the night, and I heard a lot of good things about this, so I kind of went in hoping that it would be as good as I thought, and it was. And that's Annabelle Creation. Right off the bat, Annabelle Creation is better than Annabelle. It's still below the original Conjuring movie, still below the original Insidious movies, but it's better than the standalone Annabelle movie, and probably better. I think it was Insidious 3 or something. I think it's better than that one. So anyway, very well done with them showing the origin of Annabelle and everything, where the doll came from and why she's possessed like she is and everything. The best part about the movie is that they tie it in to Insidious, and they tie it into The Conjuring. And they set you up for future installments of standalone movies, which is pretty cool. I like the whole world that they created there, that it's all together, that it's all intertwined. So I mean, they show you that by this connection, that Insidious and The Conjuring are in the same world. That even though like they're different movies in the sense of Insidious is about the demon, and Conjuring is about the Warrens, you know, going to help these ghosts and everything. They really are in the same world and everything. So that's pretty cool to see. That being said, Annabelle itself, Annabelle creation, really well done. And so far, has the only time I got scared, like it actually got me, was in Annabelle creation. There's one scene that I didn't expect what happened to happen, and it did catch me off guard. Usually, I'm pretty good at that. Like, I might jump here or there from a jump scare, but like this one was actually like a creepy scene that caught me off guard, and it was the best one. Also, they kind of change it up on you, like where you think like what character is going to be what, and you know who's going to be the main, who's gonna lead the storyline and everything, and they change on you repeatedly. You know, like it keeps changing. So that being said, I give it probably a 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10. I know I gave The Mummy a 7 out of 10, and I said this is the best film. And there's just a difference there. I think that's graded. It's a weighted grade with it being like a classic and helping usher everything in. But like if I was to go watch a movie, like if I had to go pick a movie right now, I would pick Annabelle Creation over The Mummy, just for the time being, you know, just because it was a better watch. Last movie I watched was the movie of the day for DVDtalk.com, and I'm glad I watched this film because I've heard it, I never knew about it, never watched it, and that's called Mad Monster Party. And if you don't know what it is, it's done by the same people who do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I know you're gonna say, well, that's not really a horror film, but it fits in the whole spirit of Halloween. It's all the monsters, you know, trying to figure out who's going to start taking over as the leader of them again after the doctor decides to step down. And it's just done in the same style as Rudolph, basically, like a little different, but it's cool seeing the monsters. And it even though it's like a Rankin and Bass type movie, it does have a lot of adult, not like adult elements, but you could be an adult and watch it, and you take something away from it other than like what a child would take away from it. And it's a fun movie, and I got to watch it with my son for a little bit, and he really liked it. So it's something I'm going to pick up for him because he was into it. You know, I think he likes that whole claymation type look and everything. So it's just a fun movie. It's a good family movie. It's something to watch. It seems like it's going to be something like I might just watch every October just because it fits in the whole theme of Halloween and everything. I would also probably give that a 7 out of 10. You know, it's up there with Annabelle. I still probably would watch Annabelle on a repeat viewing before it, but it was a good night. 4 movies. I'm still on pace for, I think I figured out 127, but it's either gonna drop off or it might stay same because you know I have vacation at the end of the month, so I might be able to watch a couple more. But there's gonna be days where there's only one film in there, so it is gonna drop off. But right now I'm still on pace for over 100, so that's going good. Shirt of the day is my Nosferatu shirt. I don't get any compliments about this shirt, and I think it's because of the upside down cross. I think people get a little weirded out by that, but this is another horror block t-shirt. This was actually one of my favorite shirts because horror t-shirts are always black or dark colors. So it was cool getting a white t-shirt that's a horror t-shirt. I think this might be my only white horror t-shirt. Maybe I might have one more, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this is my only one. So that was pretty cool. But again, another classic movie. Just a cool shirt, and like I said, no compliments, probably because of this part right here. So that's that. 4 films. All good viewings. Phantoms was probably the worst one, but still a decent watch. And tomorrow, I know I'm starting off with Evil Ed, so that's the first time viewing. I'm watching on VHS, so that should be fun. And that's it. Tomorrow's movie of the day is actually picked by me for DVD Talk, so I'll get into that with tomorrow's video, though. So until then, I am Dark God, and this is Satan. That's Satan, not Satan. Satan. And I'll catch you on the flip side.